This is hardcore Minecraft with a twist. I'm stuck in this 5x5 block area until the world starts expanding, granting me access to a slowly growing amount of new resources and new discoveries. Can I survive long enough to make it to the end and beat the game? Follow along to find out. This is episode 10 of Hardcore Expanding Minecraft. What is going on, guys? I am back with another episode of Hardcore Expanding Minecraft. It's been a few weeks since I uploaded. Things just got away from me with the holidays, and I am sorry for that. But we're back, and we are going to keep on uploading regularly from now on. So before we get started, make sure you hit that subscribe button to see whenever those future videos come out. So today, I think it's about time that we revamped our storage building. In the last episode, we were able to get all of our automatic farms up and going so that we have a ton of resources. And we need a better place to store all those resources. This is my storage building right here, and it doesn't look too bad considering what we had at the time when we built this, which was way back in like episode 2, I think. But we have so much better resources now. I think it's time we build a storage building worthy of our world. Now, I've got a pretty sweet idea in mind, so make sure you watch this video all the way to the end so you can see how it turns out, because I promise it's going to be epic. As always, guys, the first thing we need to do is find where we want to build this. Now, I want to keep the storage unit pretty close to the farms, but I actually don't think that I want it to be above ground. So I've decided I'm going to have it coming right off of this path headed down, which, you know what that means, we got to get digging. All right, that should be deep enough. So what I'm thinking is that after coming down these stairs, you'll walk into a big open space that has a really cool design on the inside. And off of the 3 sides that are not the entrance will be the 3 storage halls. So before we decorate anything, we got to get digging, which means I'm going to set back up the beacon. And with the beacon set up, it's speed digging time. I probably should have done this before digging down, but hey, no regrets. Okay, this should be good enough size for our main room. Let's start digging the halls out. And of course, we run into a ravine full of water, so we're gonna have to fix this. All right, so to fix the problem, I pretty much just made a tunnel of stone and then filled the whole inside with dirt. That way, all the water's gone and we don't have to deal with it later. Now, all that's left to do is dig it all out. And with that, the second tunnel is now complete. Let's move on to the third and final tunnel. It's so much easier when you don't run into water. All right, the third tunnel is complete. Now it is time to gather resources to decorate this main room. And with the idea that I have in mind, one thing I'm going to need a lot of is black cement. Luckily, I have a lot of gravel from digging out lots of things in past episodes, so we should be able to make plenty of concrete powder. Unfortunately, what I don't have is black dye, so we're going to have to go on a squid killing spree. Oh, we got a big pot of them up here. Let's go. And just like that, a few squids later, we've got a ton of ink sacs. And with that, we use our dye that we now have, a bunch of gravel, and a bunch of sand. And we get a bunch of black concrete powder. So let's repeat that a few times, get a bunch of this stuff. All right, and just like that, we've got a bunch of black concrete powder, but we have to turn this into black concrete, which normally you just pour some water on it, but that's going to take forever with all of these. So I'm going to turn to a trusty Shulkercraft tutorial for a concrete maker. I've already gone ahead and gathered the stuff that I need for that, so let's just build it super fast. All right, it's a super simple build. Now we just need to add our concrete to it, and then we simply just click down both mouse buttons. All right, as we can tell, it's definitely working, but I'm gonna head down to the nether really quick and go repair my pickaxe. This thing comes in so clutch. All right, with the tools repaired, let's get back to it.
3 hours later.
All right, and after an inordinate amount of time, we've got a bunch of black concrete. I think this should be enough for our build today, so let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm gonna do with this concrete powder is cover everything. And we're gonna start down here. All right, guys, this big main room is all blacked out, and so are these hallways. I also went ahead and added the roof in. Now we can finally get to the fun part, designing. I'm going to start with this big main room, and then we'll move on to the hallways afterwards. All right, the little pathway is now done, but I need to go collect a few more resources before I get to building this centerpiece. All right, everything's been gathered. Let's build. All right, guys, this little main area is now pretty much designed. There's one more thing that I want to do with it, but I'm going to wait till the end to show you guys it because I promise it's going to make a huge difference in how this room looks. It's going to be so cool. So now it's time to finally get to these storage hallways. All right, guys, that is the first hallway done. It is looking so nice. This is so much better than our current storage area. I tried to kind of make it look like a tropical cave underneath here, and I really like how much it stands out against all of this black cement. Now let's do this transformation in the other 2 tunnels. And that is hallway number 2 completed. Time for the final hallway. I think you guys get the point by now. So let's just go ahead and the third one is done. Figured you guys didn't want to watch the build process since you pretty much already seen it twice. But with that, all 3 hallways are now complete and there is so many chests. So I did some quick math on my calculator and these 3 halls combined can hold nearly 2 million items. So I think it's safe to say that I probably won't need to be building any storage anytime soon. Also, the reason I have them so far spread apart is because hopefully in a future episode, I will go through and set up an automatic item sorter on the backside of all of these. It's a ton of work and I can't decide if I want to do it yet or not. Let me know down in the comments if you think it'd be cool to add an item sorter to this storage unit. Now to finish the build off, I mentioned earlier there is a couple more details I want to add to this big main room to really spice it up. But I am not going to be showing you the build process of that because I kind of want it to be a surprise when I do the final walkthrough. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick and then I'll give you guys the final tour. All right, guys, the storage is now finally complete. Now, I specifically waited for it to be lightning and thunder because I figured that it would make this a little bit cooler. As you can see, we've got shipwreck storage. Let me give you guys the tour. Just like that, guys, this episode is over. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Now, I just got to move all my stuff into here. Anyways, guys, see you on the next one.